Hey guys, welcome to the Q&A answers. I have collected so many questions from you guys. I think I ended up with 60 total. So let's get right to it with the first question. How long did it take you to perfect your knifing technique? How many hours a day do you spend playing video games? And when did you become a PC gamer? Um, my knifing technique took a lot of time, but once I really got into it, it started to flow more easily, and I learned tips and tricks that I've actually made a video about that you guys could watch if you wanted to. How many hours a day do I spend playing video games? Too many. But since it's technically my job now, I guess it's never enough. And when did I become a PC gamer? I became a PC gamer, 2009, I believe. I think maybe October of 2009. Yep, so quite a couple of years ago. Do you like cookies? What's your favorite? I love cookies. Who doesn't love cookies? I mean, come on. I have to say my favorite cookie is double chocolate chunk cookies that they sell at my grocery store. They're amazing. How would you describe your YouTube experience? My YouTube experience, it was slow starting off. I had like 100 subscribers, not really too many people here. But YouTube is great. It's a great way to actually get out there and people can find your stuff, and it's a really good tool to get yourself out there and say, "Here, look at what I have to offer." It's a good experience so far, definitely. Did you really work with Berger Paul on cycles and uncycle? Yes, I did. I helped him with a couple of like scenery shots, and he used my server for a couple things back when I had my own server, my own private server. But yeah, I've helped him out on a couple videos here and there, and I've been in a few of his videos. But yes, I did help him with it. If you could knife any person in the world, who would it be and why? And if you could revive any person in history, who would it be and why? If I could knife any person in the world, I'd knife Justin Bieber. Finally shut that little fucker up. If I could revive any person in history, probably my grandfather. I didn't really get to see much of him when I was a kid, so it would be pretty nice to sit and have a chat with him, you know? How do you meet new PC gamers to play with? It's all about getting out there and being upfront with people and being assertive to actually have them talk to you. Be like, hey, can I join your team speak if you guys are playing? I really would want some good people to play with, and just form a friendship from there. And it'll always bring you success. Are you a ninja in real life, and is that ninja awesomeness somehow channeled into your gaming? Maybe I am a ninja. Maybe that's why I'm so stealthy. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody behind you right now ready to kill you because you found out I was a ninja. Woohoo! Are you a nerd or geek? I wouldn't say that I'm a nerd or a geek, but I'm definitely well versed in some technology, mostly computer stuff, but like a full blown nerd or geek, probably not. I don't have a pocket protector, so probably not. You've had so many knife kills, but which one would you call your best ever? That's tricky. I have had a lot of knife kills, but I think that my best ever would probably be I parachuted out of a helicopter and knifed a sniper on the roof, jumped down, knifed another sniper that was camping, killed a tank with my repair torch, and the helicopter came back around and picked me back up. It was probably one of the most epic knife sprees I've ever had. Approximately how many knife kills do you get per normal game of Conquest? I usually average about maybe 5 to 6 in a normal game of Conquest, but close quarters Conquest domination, I go upward from about 10 to 15 a game, which is pretty awesome. How did you meet Sentinel, Lopez, Ava, and the rest of them? I meet people through people. I met Lopez and Sentinel through Ava. I met Ava when I was in LKC, a really old clan back when I first started playing Battlefields. But yeah, I mostly meet people through people. It's really weird. Do you want to live stream Battlefield 3? I can't live stream multiplayer Battlefield 3. My internet is not strong enough to be able to support a live stream and multiplayer gaming. I can play single player perfectly fine on live stream. I might be able to play co-op, but probably not. But yeah, I can't play multiplayer Battlefield 3 on live stream. How did you meet Tate? I met Tate back when I first started playing PC games. I turned to him because he was kind of like the most techie person that I knew about getting a graphics card. And I messaged him and asked him for tech support. And 4 hours later of me trying to figure out how to put a graphics card in, he stuck with me and helped me install my first graphics card. And I think we became friends ever since. Where are you from and what's the area like? New York and boring. Will you ever play Slender for your channel? I like playing scary games once in a while, but I had nightmares just from watching other people's gameplay of Slender, so probably not. Do you like to sing? Well, oh Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. When summer's gone and all the roses are dying, it's you, must go and I must bide. I'd say that's a yes. If the world turned into an FPS, which gun would you use? I'd probably go shotgun, just because it's concentrated damage, close quarters, up in your face, bam. What settings do you run Battlefield 3 at? I run Battlefield 3 at default high settings now that I have my new computer, but I used to play with medium settings, just for recording and stuff like that. It would make it easier on my computer. Whatever happened to movie nights? Well, I wanted to keep doing them, but a lot of stuff got in the way, and I couldn't really live stream as much as I could before. But I'm hoping once people get back into school, I'll be able to do them again. Once everything calms down here, I should be able to get started on movie nights again. Do you still teabag although you're a female? I don't teabag, I clam slam. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. When you got Punkbuster banned, did it affect you emotionally? Yes, it did, actually. It was a confusing time for me, and I'm just going to go ahead and answer all the questions about Punkbuster and all that stuff right now. I fought for my account back for about 2 months of me constantly trying and trying and trying. I explained to them that my PC got hacked, but for some reason, every single time that I went to ask somebody for help at Punkbuster, they were told not to help me, which makes me think that there was somebody at Punkbuster that was kind of keeping me banned, I guess you could say. But I know you're going to say, I'll say conspiracy theories and stuff like that, but I was talking to a guy from EA, and I explained to him that my computer got hacked by somebody and that my account was compromised. And he told me that Punkbuster has evidence of me hacking on Miss Blade Bunny, which I didn't change my name to Miss Blade Bunny until after I got banned when I was playing on non-Punkbuster servers. So how Punkbuster could have screenshots of me supposedly hacking when I was playing on non-Punkbuster servers is beyond me. But right now, my Missy Chrissy account is gone. I can't do anything about it. It's completely done. The hackers have won. But I'm not giving up. I made a new account. I have to keep it quiet because if I don't, people who want me banned again will come after me again. And as sad as a realization that is, it's going to happen. I don't hack. I will offer Punkbuster screenshots of me playing now to anybody that has any questions about it. But I never hacked, and I never will hack ever, because it's just stupid. I don't understand why anybody feels the need to do that. It's a video game. It's not real life. But, yeah, so I'm pretty much done with Punkbuster. They were completely useless. They banned me for reasons out of my control, and they won't unban me no matter what I say. But I have started over. I have a new account. I'm perfectly fine. But right now, I have to keep it secret, which is why pretty much every single Battlefield video you're going to see from now on is either going to have my name censored or the HUD hidden, because I can't risk somebody finding out my name and coming after me again. But that's until I feel comfortable enough coming back out and telling people my name. But for now, it's not going to be out there at all. But yeah, that's pretty much my experience with Punkbuster. It pretty much sucked. But Yeah, and from now on, I'm not going to mention the hacking thing because I'm done with it, guys. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's a bad part, and I don't focus on anything negative. So I didn't hack. Punkbuster's shit. The end. Why exactly do you like Battlefield 3? I don't know. I just love the gameplay of it, how realistic it is, how destructive and explosive all the gameplay of it is. It's just a unique environment that I just love. I love the game. I love the gameplay. I love the people. I love everything about the game. How old are you? I am 23. Are you part of the Havoc community like Doom and Wilson? I go into their TeamSpeak once in a while. I play with them occasionally, but I'm not in Havoc. I might want to be in Havoc. I'm not really sure yet. I haven't made that decision, but who knows where it'll lead me. Have you gone to college? And if you have, do you have any advice for people just going to college? I have gone to college. I have my associate's degree in criminal justice. And college life, it's hard at first. It's going to be quite the culture shock for you. I went to a community college, so it kind of was just like high school, but with more freedom. The work is hard. You're going to have to pace yourself. Make sure you always stay on top of everything. You can't let anything slip through the cracks because it could end up screwing you in the end. But just focus, you'll do fine. Engineer, support, assault, recon, fuck one, marry one, knife one, the last one gets a cookie. I'd say I'd want to fuck support, marry recon, knife the assault, no I'm not racist, and give the engineer a cookie. What do you feel when someone steals your dog tags? I used to get really pissed off when somebody would take my dog tags, but now I'm kind of more relaxed about it because with the close quarters maps, it happens a lot more often than it would on like open maps like Caspian Border or Karg Island or something like that. But I used to get pissed off, but now I'm just kind of meh. Weirdest thing you did as a kid? Probably eating a wicker basket. I'd have to say that's the top of my list. Do you think you could ever be as big as PewDiePie over Hex or Nova? Yeah, I'm hoping, but it's gonna take a while, and I'm really gonna have to start to step up my game if I want to be as big as them. But right now, I'm very happy with what I have. I'm happy that I have all of you guys as fans, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Why don't you show yourself often on your videos? I get this question a lot, and the reason why is because I want my channel to be about the games, the funny moments, the gameplay, just the games. If I wanted it to be about me, you guys would see my cleavage in every single video thumbnail, and that's not who I am. I won't make my channel completely about me and make it so, oh my god guys, I'm a girl and I play games. It's just gameplay. I don't want people to be obsessed over me because I'm a girl that plays games. I'm a gamer first, and a girl second. Are you friends with any other YouTubers? Yeah, I'm friends with quite a few other YouTubers, like Killplix, Doom, Lopez, Clint Beastwood, bunch of other YouTubers. We kind of conjugate together sometimes and brainstorm. But yeah, you pretty much if you are a YouTuber in this community, you're gonna come across and be friends with other YouTubers as well. What was your channel mainly about when you started YouTube? This channel was actually my cousin's. I took it from her when she didn't want to use it anymore. And it mostly had Xbox Left 4 Dead videos back when I played Xbox. I would upload them for my friends to see, and it just started blossoming from there. Would you like to have YouTube as a full-time job, or do you enjoy it as just a hobby? I like YouTube as a hobby, mostly because I can put as much time into it as I need, or as much time into it as I want, and I don't have to constantly force myself to do it. It just comes naturally, and that's what I like. So it is mostly a hobby. What was your reason for starting a YouTube channel? I started a YouTube channel because I noticed a lot of funny or ridiculous or interesting things happen to me in video games. And I wanted to share that with people, and I wanted to make other people laugh along with me. So I created a YouTube channel to allow people to see through my eyes what I was seeing and just make them laugh and have them enjoy it as much as I did. Would you rather be able to fly or teleport, and why? I'd rather be able to fly, mostly because I would just soar through the air and feel the wind in my face, and it would just be awesome. I'd be able to get anywhere without having needing a car. Could save so much money on gas. It would just be amazing. What is your favorite genre of game? Also, what graphic style is your favorite? My favorite genre of game is first person shooter. And graphic style, I'm not really sure what you meant by that, but mostly like realistic graphics are probably the best, with the exception of Minecraft, obviously. But I like games that look like real life. ACB 90 or regular knife, M16A3 or M16A4, and why? And what do you think about Battlefield 4 and the beta code included in pre-order of Medal of Honor Warfighter? I actually prefer the regular knife. It just looks nicer than the box cutter. I like the M16A3 because the A4 is burst fire. And Battlefield 4 and the beta code, I'm excited for Battlefield 4 and terrified at the same time. But I'm probably will pre-order Medal of Honor just because it seems like a really, really cool game. Probably only played it for single player, but it still looks like a really cool game. What kind of music are you into? I'm into a lot of different music, except for like really heavy dubstep, screamo. Not a fan of country. I like some rap music, not a lot though. But yeah, I'm a pretty picky music listener, so mostly just like Avenged Sevenfold. I like some light dubstep like Black Mill, but a variety of different music, like old rock as well, like Journey, Leonard Skinner, Led Zeppelin, all those bands. If you could learn to play one classical instrument, what would it be and why? I think I'd probably want to be able to play violin. I can play the flute, well, could play the flute, but not anymore, so probably definitely violin. Do you play DayZ? I played it once, and I didn't really like it. I didn't really like Arma 2 personally at all. I feel like the controls are kind of clunky, and DayZ was just too rough for me. It didn't really seem polished, and I don't know. Once it comes out and once it's a lot more polished, I'll probably play it. But as it is now, I'm not really a fan of it. Do male gamers ever ridicule you? I get some hate here and there. Oh, you're an attention whore, blah, blah, blah. But not the most part. Mostly, I just keep to myself unless somebody says something to me. I don't, like I said before, I don't stick my boobs in every single thumbnail of my videos. I'm not the type of gamer that would be, oh my god, guys, I'm a girl that plays games. I'm a gamer that happens to be a girl, not the other way around. Are you friends with Krigan? I'm not friends with Krigan. I have played with him a few times, but I haven't played with him much recently. It was like a year ago that I played with him. But I am friends with Oates. I'm good friends with Oates. If you could take the powers of or become any Greek god or goddess, which would you pick and why? I'd probably want to be Aphrodite, the goddess of love. I just love the idea of being able to make people happy and making people fall in love. It seems like a really, really good idea. It's why I became a YouTuber in the first place, was to make people happy. So I think I'll be Aphrodite. Will you ever go back to making regular Left 4 Dead videos? I would if the mapping community started to pick up again, because right now the same maps, the same characters over and over again are kind of boring. But if they make new maps or new stuff comes out, I will definitely start making videos again with Left 4 Dead. But right now, Battlefield seems to be the most prevalent game on my channel. Why do you like stabbing people in the back so much? Technically in Battlefields, you knife somebody in the chest or up the throat, but I like knifing in Battlefield because, let's face it, there's no better feeling than making somebody your bitch. How did you get the subs? I'm trying to get subs and you're amazing when it comes to YouTube. I started off really, really slow. It's one of the things you have to understand if you ever want to start a channel. It starts really slow. You need to start advertising your videos on sites like Reddit, start publishing them on Facebook as much as you can, because with more views comes more subscribers, and that'll give you more attention. Man, I'm bored. What got you into gaming and why do you love it so much? I love the idea of being able to escape into a world that is completely surreal and completely realistic, if you want it to be realistic, and being able to do whatever you want in that game. I find that just amazing, being able to escape reality for however long you play video games. And I just have a huge passion for that. And I love being able to have that game that you can escape to and that you can do whatever you want. You can share it with people. You can make it whatever you want it to make it. I love it. What's the first game you ever played? The first game I ever played was probably Pokemon Red on Game Boy. But the first PC game was Left 4 Dead. The first Xbox game was Left 4 Dead as well. The first Nintendo 64 game was, I think, Pokemon Stadium? Pokemon Snap? Something like that. But yeah, I wasn't really a big NES gamer. I didn't really play games on the NES. I didn't have one, so I couldn't really play games like Zelda. What are your 5 favorite games? Battlefield 3, Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2, Minecraft, and I'd have to say my other favorite game, as much hate as I might get for this, is definitely Pokemon. I love Pokemon games. They're just so much fun. What is your magic moment of all time in a video game? This is an easy one. Hands down. I remember playing the Battlefield 3 beta. I had never played a Battlefield game before. I came from Call of Duty. I was a Call of Duty player mostly. And I remember during the beta, it was Metro Rush. And I remember just standing there, out in the middle of everything. I could see every single leaf on the trees moving with the wind. The sunshine was coming down, and you could see shadows. And my team was running for the objective, and explosions were going off. And it was almost like everything was in slow motion. And at that moment, I could tell that Battlefield was going to be my favorite game of all time. It was magical. It really was truly magical. Do you have a PS3? No, I am strictly a PC gamer right now. I do have an Xbox 360, but I don't play it anymore. And I get a lot of requests for people to add me, or if they wanted to add me to their friends list, and I don't add my fans to my friends list mostly because if I did, my friends list would be full no matter what I did, so I'd make it so I strictly don't add fans. It's nothing personal, I just don't want to be overwhelmed with people. What are your new PC specs? There they are, they're on the screen. I don't really remember them all the time because I don't have a really good memory, but that's what it is. I'll keep them up there because she asked, how old is my cat? My cat Tigger is about 6, I want to say. She's a little bit of an old cat, but she's still fucking nutsy as hell. I don't even know. She's probably on the ceiling somewhere right now. But yeah, those are my PC specs, and my cat is about 6 years old. Apple? Orange! Which game did you start playing online and when? I started playing Left 4 Dead online. It was the very first game that I played, and that was on Xbox. I played Xbox Left 4 Dead the first time in like 2009. Early 2009. I think it was like January or February of 2009. And it kind of branched off from there, and then I became a PC gamer. Are you going to get Black Ops 2, Medal of Honor Warfighter, or Halo 4? Probably Medal of Honor Warfighter, as I said earlier, because of the Battlefield 4 beta code that I'm going to get. Black Ops 2 doesn't really appeal to me. It seems like a kind of a cheap ripoff of Halo. And Halo 4, I'm not really a fan of the Halo games. Too many screaming 12-year-olds. What is your favorite TV show? Right now, I'm a huge fan of Burn Notice and Game of Thrones. Those are the 2 TV shows that I really watch a lot. But I watch like Law and Order, CSI, all like the crime drama shows. I don't really watch reality shows because I find them extremely dumb. How often do you get trash talked for being a gamer girl who's actually good at the game? Not as often as you might think. I'm actually not a really good player. For Battlefield, I'm an average player. I can handle myself, but I'm not like spectacular. But I don't really get trash talk that often. Mostly just people keep to themselves, which is always a good thing. Just a quick Q&A thing before I end this. A lot of people asked what I look like. Just go to my channel and click on the Tumblr link, and off to the right side of my Tumblr there's a picture of me if you ever wanted to know what I look like. But thanks for asking questions, and I hope you enjoyed the answers, and I hope you learned more about me, guys. And thank you all for being subscribers. I love you all.